A wasteland, if you will, was once a hustling and bustling country situated not far from the Middle East. But that begs the question, how did we get here? For this, we have to head back to 2001. This was the year America raided Afghanistan following 9/11. If you want more information on that, make sure to check out our video on Afghanistan. You see, after the attacks, Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld, the militants put forth a thought, defeated good enough hit Saddam Hussein at the same time, defeating Iraq's military, not only Osama bin Laden, as Saddam was faced with a few terrorist charges, war crimes of his own, the biggest one of them being the invasion of Kuwait. And so President Bush later talked to Rumsfeld about his statement and ordered him to hold a confidential review of OPLA N-1003, the code name for the invasion of Iraq. After the review, it was determined that Al-Qaeda and Iraq had no connections. And so in 2002, President Bush came to the public to say Iraq is a member of the axis of evil. Bush went on to say, the United States of America will not permit the world's most dangerous regimes to threaten us with the world's most destructive weapons, implying that Iraq had a nuclear program.
The people of the United States and our friends and allies will not live at the mercy of an outlaw regime that threatens the peace with weapons of mass murder.
After many backs and forths, much opposition, even from prior presidents, on the 10th of July 2002, the CIA's Special Activities Division entered Iraq, paving the way for a long, brutal, and unneeded war. The CIA was later joined by the JSOCOEN Joint Special Operations Command. On the 20th of March 2003, the surprise military invasion of Iraq began without a declaration of war. This operation was codenamed Operation Iraqi Freedom. In General Franks' Us Army Generals' own words, he described the war's objectives. First, ending the regime of Saddam Hussein. Second, to identify, isolate, and eliminate Iraq's weapons of mass destruction. Third, to search for, to capture, and to drive out terrorists from that country. Fourth, to collect such intelligence as we can relate to terrorist networks. Fifth, to collect such intelligence as we can relate to the global network of illicit weapons of mass destruction. Sixth, to end sanctions and to immediately deliver humanitarian support to the displaced and to many needy Iraqi citizens. Seventh, to secure Iraq's oil fields and resources, which belong to the Iraqi people. And last, to help the Iraqi people create conditions for a transition to representative self-government. On 9 April, Baghdad fell, ending Saddam's 24-year rule. Forces seized the deserted Ba'ath Party ministries and, according to some reports later disputed by the Marines on the ground, Stage managed the tearing down of a huge iron statue of Saddam, photos and video of which became symbolic of the event, although later controversial. In the invasion phase of the war, 19 March, 30 April, an estimated 9,200 Iraqi combatants were killed by coalition forces, along with an estimated 3,750 non-combatants, civilians who did not take up arms. Following this, the next objective was set, find Saddam, and on the 13th of December he was found, and later sentenced to death by hanging. The worst part of this all was that the U.S. found no evidence to support their claims of nuclear weapons in Iraq, or any highly destructive weapons at all. And then came 2011, the end of the prolonged war, the withdrawal of the American forces. So on 15 December, an American military ceremony was held in Baghdad, putting a formal end to the U.S. mission in Iraq. The last US combat troops withdrew from Iraq on 18 December 2011. The people who were sent to fight the war, the soldiers of America, the freedom fighters as they were called, were disgusted. They fought, killed, injured, and kicked so many people out of their homes, thinking it was for a greater cause, but no greater cause was found.
When are you going to apologize for the million Iraqis that are dead because you lied? You lied about weapons of mass destruction. You lied about connections to 9/11. You lied about Iraq being a threat. You sent me to Iraq. You sent me to Iraq in 2003. My friends are dead.
Iraq will always remain a battleground and may never escape from its history. If you wish to know more about this brutal war on terror, you can refer to the wiki page linked in the description. See you next time.